beginning of Cecil and put that at the beginning of Theodore. Then you take the E from the end of Cecil and... No, just no, okay? No. I'm not going to sit here and make excuses for why one of the biggest game companies in the world is accepting actual money. Actual money. For a product in which the main character's name is spelled wrong. You know who does that? Edgar Girl XX46XX does that. She is a retard, Nintendo, and so are you. The name literally appears on screen every 30 seconds. You had localization teams, localization playtesters, ad agencies, corporate managers, and the general fucking public looking at this shit. One of them, at one point, must have come up to you and told you, hey, fuckwits. Theodore! If you name your character Sephiroth or some shit, you can spell it however the hell you want. If you're releasing the game in Japan where no one is actually named Theodore, you can still probably spell it however you want. But this is America. We have seen that name before. It's okay though. It's okay. Because I have faith in my heart. This is Final Fantasy IV, and the second moon has returned. With this moon comes a savior, a promised one, who can restore order to the universe and ease the pain in my soul. I have faith that somewhere in this game, somewhere deeply hidden, like an Easter egg of redemption, I will be able to walk my main character into an inn or a basement or something and talk to an alien in a yellow turban, and everything will finally be all right. I have faith in naming way.
Well, speaking of crying, Princess 9. Princess 9 is the inspiring tale of a group of young women who form a baseball team to compete against the boys. In a rousing show of the extent of Japanese feminism, their team name is the Princesses. Our heroine has serious daddy issues. The girls win games by flirting with and distracting the boys, and in the end they lose the championship to the main character's boyfriend. At least no one found out the catcher was taking steroids.
Okay, so we're coming up on the end of spoiler 3, but stay here after the end, because we have a whole bunch of bonus material, deleted stuff that didn't make the cut, spoiler stuff from last year. We're going to run this until 6:15 comes along and we need to be out for the masquerade. So stick around for all the bonus shit that you like. That being said, hey guys, ever want to have superpowers like super strength, flight, and the ability to fire lasers at your enemies? Well, you should be a cyborg. Get on that. The best place to start is Cyborg 009. You see 9 random people, an aborted fetus, and blackface, and T-Hawk. Yeah, I made a T-Hawk reference. Retro. They all have their memories wiped and were turned into ultra-powerful robots. Everyone's gonna hate us after this. The whole series is about finding out who they are and why they were given these powers, and then there's something about a black ghost. Thank you. Anyway, who the fuck cares? They're robots. They don't age, they never get hungry, they never get tired, and they still have all their senses intact. That's way more than Robot Man can brag about. And any sympathy for anyone in the show is flushed down the toilet 3 minutes in. Once you find out that everyone puts Mega Man to shame.
Oh, dear God, please tell me that's not happening.
This sends you on a one-way trip down the uncanny valley. With a nagging housewife. And Admiral Lagasse. And that dude from West Side Story. And he turns into a jet. such a gross misuse of the everyone's a robot plot hook since Professor Layton in the Curious Village, where, actually, come to think of it, that reminds me of a puzzle. You have a party of 6 poorly developed teen movie ripoffs, and your friend has a party of 3 uninteresting war veterans. How long will it take you to reach the bizarre plot hook involving monsters on the moon, space witches, and time travel? Anyone have an answer? Anyone?
6 seconds.
Anyone?
I've got it.
You got it? What is it? What is it? Don't have it? Alright. Well, the answer, was that Zelda?
Yeah, that was Zelda.
Alright. The answer was Final Fantasy VIII. And perhaps a bigger mystery, a bigger puzzle is why has every Square game since Final Fantasy VII sucked so hard? Theodore. When I came up with this whole Professor Layton joke, I asked my friend Jeff to name a story in which all the characters were robots, and Final Fantasy VIII was his answer. I clarified that I was looking for real mechanical robots. But then again, the puzzle-spouting nutbags of Saint Mystere were way more human than Cypher ever was with his "God, I wish I was Edward Cullen" haircut. Personal note to the Final Fantasy VIII pretty boys, we've had gunblades before, they were called bayonets. Come back when you invent a gun with a chainsaw. Like in Gears of War.
Alright, so this concludes another spoiler in the panel, and as always, we like to save our big spoilers for last. So this year we will spoil the internet. Okay, so, in 1991, the first web browser became available to the masses. Since then, the series of tubes has changed our lives for the better. We've learned to connect with all sorts of people. Create groups of like-minded individuals. People from all over the globe can communicate and solve all the world's problems. We learn a variety of things from one another. About cooking. About wildlife. About science. There are over 9,000 facts on the internet. The internet has taught us that if you put your dick in a box on a boat, you'll jizz in your pants like a boss. I suppose that it's the perfect place to expect the unexpected. Alright.
Casey, you forgot about keyboard cat.
God!
Timing.
Go!
What are you doing? Hold on, go back. Yeah, what happened? Hold on.
We suck. Let's try this again.
What you say?
Learn your cues! Hit the fucking button! Hit the button! Hit the button! We're supposed to be dead!
This bit is much more appropriate than we meant it to be.
Well,
You told me not to and I didn't.
I'm glad that that's over with.